Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Now remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problems, you can feel free to contact me at 339-1670. Those of you who think that you need counseling, or your friends or your family, the husband, the wife, the children, things are not going too well, you feel like you're hearing voices, you're seeing shadows, feel free to contact me at 339-1670. Those of you that have properties to sell or looking for property to buy, you can also contact me at that same number. Now remember, viewers, it's Monday night, it's Mashup Monday tonight. I have a very hot topic for you tonight, viewers. Tell your friends, tell your family, log on to Real Talk. Part of our show tonight, viewers, will be dealing with infidelity, unfaithfulness. But it's Mashup Monday. I'm glad to be here, coming from Real Talk Studios. If you are sitting on your couch, good night to you, on your bed, looking at us on Facebook or YouTube. Welcome to Real Talk. Now, viewers, as we go along tonight, as we get the night started, we are going to talk about Franklin Khan, the minister in the Ministry of Energy tonight, concerning gas in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, over the past weeks, vehicles have been catching a fire for no reason. And Trinidad and Tobago wants to know, why is this happening? Now take a look at this video concerning Franklin Khan about gas. Take a look.
Which means that even ships where we now sell our bunker fuel in, and our fuel oil, has a 0.5% sulfur requirement or less. There is no way that the petroleum refinery could have produced fuel with less than 0.5% sulfur. So that market would have disappeared come 2020. And you have had to dump your fuels, no offense meant, in Africa and some of these other third world countries to get a sale.
Now, viewers, according to Franklin Khan, all the time, all those years gone by, Trinidad and Tobago, apparently the refinery have been producing bad gas. According to him, in 2020, we will be dumping our fuel elsewhere. Now, this is the Minister of Energy. I didn't say it, he said it. Caller, good night.
Yeah, hi, good night.
Go right ahead.
This is a lady from down the road by you on your side. According to tell you, it had this lady with bunks down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, some boy was going on beachy and she ran out in the road and she gave bunks.
Where did this take place?
This took place in it was sentence narrow, but they bury already. The guy went hiding and we cannot find him right now.
Let the family get in contact with me tomorrow, please. Thank you.
I am her grandmother.
Okay. Call me tomorrow at 339-1670.
Okay, thank you, Saeed.
Thank you, my friend. Now listen this. That is what he said. That is our Minister of Energy. The refinery, apparently, our gas was not good all these years gone by. Now listen this. The 2017 Ryder Scott report said that TNT have gas to last to the next 14 years and 7 months. Now listen to our minister.
The proven reserves increased from 9.92 TCF trillion cubic feet in 2016 to 10.52 TCF in 2017, an increase of 0.6 TCF or 6%. Probable reserves on risk increased from 5.38 TCF in 2016 to 6.13 TCF in 2017, an increase of 0.75 TCF or 13.9%. There was also an increase in possible reserves on risk from 4.72 TCF in 2016 to 5.39 TCF in 2017, an increase of 0.67 TCF or 12.5%. The reserves to production ratio based on 2P, which is the sum of the proven reserves and probable reserves, using a production rate of 1.14 TCF for 2017 is 14.6 years, which is a 16.6% increase from 2016 reserve to production ratio of 12.6 years. Madam President, please note that the year 2017 is the first year to reflect a year-on-year increase in reserves since 2004.
So our gas increase. Our gas increase. According to the Ryder Scott report, we have gas to last us 14 years and 7 months. So we were producing bad gas at the refinery. So all these years we had bad gas and no cars wasn't catching on fire. Nobody didn't say nothing. So it's only when Parafuel open now, they're importing good gas. So all the time, all these years going by, they knew this and never said nothing to the public. You heard it from his mouth, not mine. So Parafuel open, and their gas, let me say, is number one all of a sudden. All of a sudden. Are we that foolish in Trinidad and Tobago? Our minister in the Ministry of Energy said that. My job is to bring it to your attention. That is my job. This is Mash Up Monday. If I am wrong, you tell me. Were we being played for fools all these years? You tell me. Are we being played for an entire population? Are we all clowns in Trinidad and Tobago? You tell me. You tell me. Are we that foolish? Are we that donkey head in Trinidad and Tobago? So it's only when Parafuel come into existence, then we understand that the fuel we were having, we would have to dump it in 2020 in some other country. Is that what you are saying, Minister Franklin Khan? Caller, good night. Hello?
Good night. Saeed?
Yes, go right ahead.
Saeed, the population of this country is about 1.3 point something. Right?
Almost 1.4.
About over 1 million people in this country know the gas burning out faster than before. It's no maths in that. Everybody face the pump, and everybody understand when they put $100 gas, regardless of the price increase, the gas is burning out faster, right? Only these set of dummy in the government do know that. What to do for them to understand that common sense thing, you know?
You see,
That's one. Look at the challenge we're facing with the Venezuelan in this country, and still young, who don't know, I don't know where school he went to, don't know the challenge we facing. I want one of Venezuelan to rape him.
No, caller, we do not encourage that. Being violent on this program and being vulgar will cause me to trace your number and light you up personally on national television. So be very careful. Now, concerning fraud, did you all see the duplicates of the fraud of the ID card? A Venezuelan national with a Venezuelan passport, ID card, and birth certificate from Venezuela. Now we have the same individual in Trinidad carrying the same ID card of a Trinidad and Tobago individual. The EBC said it did not come from them. It's Mash Up Monday tonight, viewers. It's Mash Up Monday tonight. Just on Friday, Fire Friday, I showed you where the passport of a Venezuelan, the stamp was tampered with, was a false stamp. And it came from immigration office in San Fernando. I think I like Mash Up Monday, you know, getting sprightly. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
The gasoline and all burning just like the gas. Water down and it burning just like the gas. So it's no different. And the PNM government just like the gasoline and the gas.
Thank you, caller. Now, viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but stay locked on. When we come back, we are going to talk about infidelity and unfaithfulness. You tell your friends, you tell your family, let the honor man and the honor woman. And tonight, let me tell you something. A lot of people came to me last week, and a lot of individuals called me concerning marriage, concerning breaking relationship, and someone in authority who does do a lot of counseling called me and tell me, Saeed, I want you to touch on infidelity and unfaithfulness. Find out what caused it. Viewers, we are going for a short break, but stay locked on. This is Saieed Ali. This is Real Talk.
Come on down to Murphy's Supply Store located at Brathwaite Lane, El Socorro. We have a wide variety of home, garden, hardware, roofing and pet supplies. You can get all your home and garden items such as brooms, locks, paint brushes, water hose, rakes, gardening tools, leaf blowers, water pumps and lots more. We also have a wide variety of food for your pets such as dog food, fish food and bird food. You can also get an unlimited supply of dog chow, sunflower seeds and fish food. But there is more. Do you have a leaking pipe, broken toilet bowl, or maybe a loose bolt? Don't be alarmed. We've got you covered. We also offer roofing services. Quality work for your money. We're specialized in undersealing, sheeting, gutters, downpipe, framing, roof repairs, concrete works, and washing off roofs. For more info, call 642-5714, 378-5550, 793-2497, or 471-0249, or email us at murphysroofing@hotmail.com or murphysroofing22@gmail.com. Check out our Facebook page at Murphy's Roofing System. Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670. Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Now, what we are going to talk about is unfaithfulness, whether in marriage, whether in courting. You tell me. I want to hear what causes a partner to be unfaithful. 2 counselors called me last week. And they said there is a rise in Trinidad and Tobago, a breeze of unfaithfulness. You could be a minister and be unfaithful, husband and wife. You could be a supervisor, you could be a manager, you could be a worker. And they called me, they said, Saieed, since Venezuelan women, national Venezuelan women coming into Trinidad, there is an increase in Trini men going after Venezuelan women. Now, I am going to make it very, very clear. I am not degrading anyone. I am making that officially clear. This is Real Talk, and we talk about current affairs. We talk about things that are affecting Trinidad and Tobago. I am not bad talking the Venezuelan woman. So I want you, the viewers, to tell me, why do husband have an outside affair and why the wife have an outside affair? I want to hear from you, because a lot of incidents in Trinidad and Tobago is caused by unfaithfulness. I sat with 2 counselors, and when we started to talk, killing, house burning down, female disappearing. And when the talk is out in the public, it's because this one is being unfaithful to that one and that one unfaithful to the other one. What caused it? 237-3135. What caused it? You tell me. I want to hear from you. Guys, put up my wife picture. This is my wife. Very beautiful. That is also my son. And I always say, I just do spiritual work, and the day somebody interfere with my kids and them, I don't have to send a man to do a man's job. I will send a spirit to deal with you. And I just make it very, very clear. Caller, good night.
Oh, good night, Saieed. I'm listening to the comment you made about Venezuelan women coming here and men being unfaithful. Mm-hmm. So when the husbands are being unfaithful, what do you want the wives to do? Sit down and twiddle their thumbs?
Thank you, my friend. Now, viewers, I want you to make it short and sweet. What causes it? Now, last night I posted up this. I wanted to hear what people have to say. How do we prevent this thing? Is it preventable? You tell me. I want to know. And if it is preventable, let the public know. Because a lot of killing takes place because of unfaithfulness. For instance, the 2-cop shootout in Grand Bazaar. We heard it was a woman. Guy burned down his house in Siparia. We heard it was an unfaithfulness matter. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead, short and sweet.
Yes, Saieed. Look, this is it. I'm a bachelor. And let me tell you something. The amount of men I help out already, and I'm still helping out a lot of them, is because they're not doing the homework good.
Thank you,
And
caller.
a lot of these women say, look, I love my husband, but I'm tired eating pork. I want some beef.
All right. Thank
And
you,
that's
caller.
about
Thank
it.
you, caller. Tonight, make it short and sweet. Audio guy, 30 seconds call. I want as much call to come in. I want to hear what you have to say. Now, guys, put back up my wife picture. There's a reason why I am doing this. Now, this is my wife. She's very beautiful. And you see, every time I'm doing something, it is related back to me. You understand? Now, not saying if I relate it to somebody and it's an reaction, I don't know how to deal with it. I know how to deal with it. Because you would be driving your car down the road and somebody will just slam into you and I deal with it. I am totally different. I come here to educate the people of Trinidad and Tobago and to open your eyes. Now, that was my wife and son on screen, and I just tell my wife anytime, if you hold me and I don't know, I foolish, I stupid, and I dotish, and I am not a spiritual man. But the day you hold me, I'm being very frank with my word because we're in Trinidad. The day you hold me, pack up and move. Because when I come to you and I tell you, hey, who is the man in my house? Don't lie, you're making a mistake. Call her good night. You're making a mistake. Now you could be black as the pitch. If I care for you, I will go out of my way. You could be pretty as my wife. If I care for you, I will go out of my way. But when you step out of line, it's a different story. Now I just work. I just leave home sometimes 4, sometimes 5 in the morning. And I just reach home 11, 12, 1, 2. I just tell my wife, if you want an next man, no problem, you go ahead. Come out and say, Saieed, I get somebody else and I go in. Don't play me for a fool in my house, you're making a mistake. You're making a mistake. And I just always tell her, I care for you. I care for you. Anything you want, as long as I could get it, you will get it. You understand? Now, we're going in general. Call her good night.
Hello, good evening.
Go right ahead, sir. Short and sweet. Hello? I guess we lost that.
Hello, good evening.
You there? Go right ahead, caller. You're live on TV.
Is this Saieed Ali show?
Speaking, go right ahead.
Okay, I'd just like to make a comment that for the longest while, nobody has been looking at the statistics of the root or genesis of crime in this country. And if it is very closely looked at, 90% of the crime, if not more than 90% of the crime, usually has its roots in the man-woman problem.
True, true. Thank
And
you, my
that's
friend.
2 cents.
That is why I have decided to raise this topic tonight. Now, a weak male or a female will cause a fight. They will cause a bacchanal because the other individual finds out. And there is where the fight and the bacchanal and the house burning down and they dose themselves with gas and burn down. If he can't have she, I can't have she, and Tom. That is why I decided to talk about this tonight. Call her good night.
Hello, good night, Saieed.
Go right ahead.
Hello?
Yes, you're live on Real Talk.
Yeah, but and them man is war 4 or 5 woman too, Saieed.
I understand what you're saying.
So what's the wrong if them woman and them war 2, 3 man?
Thank you, caller. Sometimes, for instance, you see, I'm relating everything to me so nobody can say, well, I'm pointing Tom, and I'm pointing Harry, and I'm pointing Jerry. You want to lick me down? Come forward. Now, recently, a woman went to a funeral She have her husband. And she went to a funeral. And the outside man went to take her up in the funeral and drop her home. And you know the good part about it? The woman swear to all God that the man ain't know nothing. There's another incident. That is why, guys, put back up the comments. Caller, good night. Hello? Hello? Next caller. We're not sticking tonight. That comment. A guy called me, said, Saeed, my wife living in my house. I provide everything for them. A man came into my house and somebody called me and tell me, hey, how come so and so in your house? We know nobody don't come by you. When the guy asked his wife, listen carefully, when the guy asked his wife who was in the house, the woman said nobody. That day number one. Day number two, he came back and asked her, who was the guys in my house sitting on the porch, on the banister, smoking cigarette? And the next one sit down in a chair. And Saeed, the porch light was off. When I asked my wife for the second time, she said nobody was here. Call her good night. Yes, we lost that.
Hello?
Yes, you there?
Yes, sir.
Go right ahead. Short and sweet.
Yeah, what I want to know is, are you related to any member of parliament in the opposition?
Me?
Yeah, if you're related to any one of them, like Kamla and Pandey and them now.
Why are you asking that?
Because you're just like them. You're
Right? Caller, you should have found out if your wife sleeping with somebody else. And I'm not afraid to say it. I funded this program. Nobody else. This is real talk. The guy said, Saeed, for the third time. I asked her, who in my house? She said, nobody. No. The guy said, Saeed, I know where the man living. I know where he working. I know where he wife working. And I know everything about the man. Call her good night.
Hello, good night. Saeed, listen to this.
Go right ahead.
Listen, some men feel that giving a woman plenty money, buying everything, all this kind of taking she for holiday, that is all in life.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't show real love, that's not love by giving she anything, you know.
True.
But you show she love, treating she in a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
and you do your homework right, you wouldn't have a problem.
I hear you.
Right? So that is about it.
Thank you, caller. Now, both sides make sacrifice. Both sides. The wife makes sacrifice at home. The husband makes sacrifice at work. And if the husband making sacrifice to see about the wife should know her place. If I'm wrong, you tell me. I want ladies to call in. Call her good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Thank you very much.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go right ahead, you're live.
That man who just called,
Mm-hmm.
his wife look at you doing the same thing where he just put up, so that's why he called you. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. You see, this is a current affairs program where we address real issues. Real issues that cause killing. Real issues that end up in the court. Call her good night.
A very good evening to you, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead. Make it short and sweet.
Being as a person who does spiritual work, I want to let you know that there is a heap of advertisement in the daily newspapers where a lot of people is claiming to be astrologers from India and Swami and whatnot, and it's fleecing people their money.
True.
I want these people to open their eyes. You know, there's a saying, a fool and his money soon part. People be careful. Thanks for that.
Hey, talking about that, a lady called me about 2 weeks ago and she said, Saeed, I followed up on these Indians and them in Trinidad, and it cost us $750,000. So be very careful. You see, if I didn't know who I am, I would have not been here. If I don't know who I am, I would have never created Real Talk. You see, when God decided to choose me to do spiritual work, is something I run from. But when I'm supposed to go on the right and I run to the left, God says, "Side, you want to run to the left? I will put the door on the left," and I run straight in inside it. Hence the reason why I am here today. Call good night. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Go right ahead.
Good night, Saieed Ali.
Speaking, go right ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Saieed Ali, I am here.
Huh?
Saieed Ali, I am here.
Next call. Next call. So the guy told me, she said, "Saeed, you think this doubles man right here?" He said the doubles man, his wife working hard. And he running on a next man's wife. He said, "What do you think I should do this man?" He said, "I know everything about the man." He said, "But I'm not going to do nothing." He said, "Saeed, you is a spiritual man. I could come by you. And I could pay you to do X, Y, and Z. As a matter of fact, I could go and hire a gunman to deal with him. You know what that would cause? That would cause killing. But you know what I had to say? The doubles man knew that the woman he with, I tell you the real thing, and if anybody had to send a production protocol, send it. I will have my piranha set a lawyer to eat all you up. That's why I decided to choose myself. Call her good night.
Yes, hello, good night.
Go right ahead. What do you think caused it?
People say they look for excitement. Sometimes some people say they have to buy something and they're happy, but still they look for outside people for some excitement.
Thank you, my friend. It goes vice versa. It goes vice versa. You see, the thing is, both of them don't realize that the individual could make the both of them disappear. It's not a threat to nobody. Call her good night.
Yeah, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead.
Today the 15th of April, and I'll call it back the 15th of June when Rowley sell the refinery to your friend, right? And you see all them Venezuelans where they're going to register from the enemy, all them going to work in that refinery.
Thank you, my friend. You see, tonight and tomorrow night, you see, me and these two counselors, we had a pretty long discussion. Saeed, since you is a man on TV, you could educate the public. Because we have been listening to you since your program started off. And you seem to be a man who don't fear nobody. Because when you start your show, we have been looking at you. Call her good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead. We're staying on the topic.
Yes, those study them people they always have detractors, boy. But you know, I read in something Saturday, and it is very by Darius Ferreira. I think he's a criminologist in the UE. Yes, and that man have an article about these Venezuelans who are criminals, and they have a foot in Trinidad already. This is dangerous and very frightening, Mr. Ali.
True it is.
You see what happened in the police station?
Yep.
These people fighting the police already, making shots go off and all kind of thing already.
Thank you for calling.
These are very dangerous people, and they're going to give these people ID card now. The EBC say
Thank you for calling in, caller. But tonight we want to deal with this topic of infidelity. The man will give the woman everything, and the woman will give the man everything, and yet they will cause a bacchanal. Why? You tell me. I want the viewers to tell me, local and regional, what caused it. Caller, good night.
Good night, sir.
Go right ahead. Stay on the topic, please.
Yeah, I exactly topic because I started this.
Mm.
I married 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
40 years. I went to the man trying to bring my children up. And our grandchildren now.
Mm-hmm.
My wife worked about 3 weeks. And said she can't take pressure again. But you see, I got the pipe to do it when you say you're going to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if I do something, nobody wearing my shoes to know how tight my shoes is to me. But I will do that, right? But I just tell you, 40 years of marriage, and that happened to me.
Mm.
So, you understand? And next to this gas, I am a taxi driver. This gas
caller, sorry to address it like this, but we're trying to stay on the topic. Because it caused a lot of killing. It caused a lot of dispute. The man would gun down the woman would stab up the man. You understand? What causes it? If you can't make it together, why can't you just go your separate ways? Tonight, Monday and Tuesday, I will be dealing with this very same thing. Because in the months gone by, a lot of individuals have been stabbed, have been gunned down because of property and wealth and unfaithfulness. It is happening in our country, and it is an issue we are facing. I just tell my wife, you will be my wife today, but you will be another man's wife tomorrow. Very straight. Now, me and my wife when we now got together, we went through our hard times. Everybody goes through struggle. Now we are at a point where my wife have nothing to worry about. But if you see somebody on the outside and you want to go, leave my children. Leave my children. Because I am a public figure and I am a businessman. Very shortly I will be starting a project in Tobago. I did mention about a hotel when the government wanted to spend $1 billion behind a hotel. Very soon I will be starting that project, plus 2 private jets to service that hotel. I am a businessman. And I just tell bandits out there, you want to come around me? Come. Come around me. For me, I will tell my wife, you want to go to your next man, it's not a problem. I am not vexed for that. But when you go, leave my son in my house. Because out there, when they realize Saieed and his wife separate, and they decide to come after my son and something happened to him, let me tell you something. You and your man, I will make a lot like 2 blind mice. Why I say that? I do spiritual work. My son is protected when they're with me. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saieed.
Go right ahead, my dear.
How are you?
I am fine.
Your wife is leaving your side. Someone like you? No, man.
Don't be surprised.
I know what you're talking about, but sometimes you do all you could do.
And they will still.
And there's not enough still.
Don't be, you see, let me tell you something. You see, when your eye long, it's a different story. Now, this individual I was telling you about, he knows everything that the doubles man doing. He confronted his wife, and his wife said, no, Saieed. Until the man, he said, Saieed, I stop having sex with my wife. I am telling you an incident that is taking place in Trinidad presently. He said, Saieed, I stop having sex with my wife. Yeah, he stopped. The man married his children and another children. I said, serious? He said, yes. He said, so why your wife doing that? He said, Saieed, she lied too damn long. He said, if she want to go, let her go. Just like I told him. I said, if she want to go, let her go. I said, so what about your kids? He said, Saieed, if my wife knew what is best for her, she would bring my son and leave it in my place. He is also a businessman. You see, I will tell you something. a lot of relationship, the husband doing his thing outside and the wife know, the wife doing her thing outside and the husband know, but you know why they're staying together? For the sake of the children. Call a good night.
A pleasant good night to you, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead.
Infidelity begins on the both partners' side. We tend to go behind the things that is not for us. We had got ourselves involved with our husbands, promise to do what we have to do. But still, our eyes are so long that we go out there. And we need to buckle down on ourselves as ladies. I'm speaking on the ladies' behalf because I see things every day. And I know it can commit murder. So we need, as ladies, to respect ourselves. If we don't respect ourselves, we go way beyond and disrespect our husbands. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. You see, people don't understand. If they can't make it, go ahead, no problem. But when there are children involved, a man will do what he has to do to make sure his kid is protected. He will do whatever he needs to do to make sure his kid is protected. He said, Saieed, I am a businessman. He said, this doubles man. He said, when I find out about this doubles man, he wife do the same thing, and he feel he's some gunman. He said, the man did his research. Call a good night.
Hello, good night, Mr. Ali.
Stay to the point, make it short and sweet, go right ahead.
Wonderful program.
Thank you.
But don't ever try to understand infidelity. That goes back way, that's a historical thing.
True.
And you will never understand that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. You see, businessmen. Now what I'm saying, I am speaking in general. I know I am on national television. I know I have to present myself in a certain way. Now, men in the public, when they understand that their wife own them, we have a lot of killing. The woman, when they find out, likewise, they like to go in the public and embarrass their man. But when they do it, it's okay. Now, I'm talking in general on both sides. Like I said, I just tell my wife, and I am not afraid to say it. Because I understand who I am. You see, once you understand who he is, you just look at the world different. Call a good night.
Hello?
Go right ahead.
Good night. Well, people, I could speak on Mr. Shahid?
Speaking, you're live on national television. Stay to the point,
Yeah,
make
okay.
it sweet.
People like Venezuelan. You should be a captain on a boat and be outside of that fishing boat. They just hold you and take out the net and make you take up your net and put it on the boat and make you roll on that catfish, crab, whatever. Make you roll and hit you with a gun butt.
Caller, this is irrelevant to what we are talking about, but thank you. Viewers, we are going for a short break, but stay locked on. It's Mash Up Monday.
Come on down to Murphy's Supply Store located at Brathwaite Lane, El Socorro. We have a wide variety of home, garden, hardware, roofing and pet supplies. You can get all your home and garden items such as brooms, locks, paintbrushes, water hose, rakes, gardening tools, leaf blowers, water pumps and lots more. We also have a wide variety of food for your pets such as dog food, fish food and bird food. You can also get an unlimited supply of dog chow, sunflower seeds and fish food. But there is more. Do you have a leaking pipe, broken toilet bowl, or maybe a loose bolt? Don't be alarmed. We've got you covered. We also offer roofing services. Quality work for your money. We're specialized in undersealing, sheeting, gutters, downpipe, framing, roof repairs, concrete works, and washing off roofs. For more info, call 642-5714, 378-5550, 793-2497, or 471-0249, or email us at murphysroofing@hotmail.com or murphysroofing22@gmail.com. Check out our Facebook page at Murphy's Roofing System. Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670. Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on youtube.com and TT Real Talk on facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Now, like I said, it is a serious issue we are dealing with. Yes, we understand that there are a lot of things going on in Trinidad and Tobago, but a lot of Trini women are going outside, and a lot of Trini men are going after a Venezuelan woman. They are breaking up their relationship for a one-night or two-night fling. 20, 30, 40 years together. And they go down the drain. Why? You tell me. You tell me. Do not be afraid to call in, because you never know when it could happen to you. You never know when you find out that your loved one was with somebody else. And you will call Saieed. I need to speak to you. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night, Saieed.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Good night.
Hello?
Yes.
Go right ahead.
Yes. On the topic that we are on, listen, Sodom and Gomorrah took place and people haven't learned. Hello?
Next call. Apparently we're having some problems there. Trinidad and Tobago. Now this topic that I am on, it's a worldwide issue. It's a worldwide issue. You could be poor and both parties going outside. You could be in the middle class realm and both parties going outside. You could be in the upper class realm and both parties going outside. But the sad part about it is that when the male tell the female what's going on, they're crying their life out. And when the female tell the male what's going on, he crying his life out. So tonight is about that. You know, but the greatest is the guy said, Saieed, I want to ask you a question, and I want you to be honest with me. He said, if you found out everything like I found out, he says months now it's going on. His wife went to work with the man, and when the wife find out that his wife with somebody else, she getting. I tell you, watch man, the man sit down and talk to me, and we sit down and we talk and we talk and we talk. We had a proper discussion. It's months it going on, and the woman in my house, and I would not even go close to her. But what the doubles man don't know is that the man will go the distance, and he don't care about the doubles man. As long as the woman drop the son in the man's house, she can go she way. He said, but the message he want to send to the doubles man is that just how she left her husband to come with you, just so the Hona woman and the wife could leave him and go with somebody else. He said, Said, right now, the doubles man looking for a place to rent to put the man wife. I tell you, the man informed of everything. The man informed. He said, Said, the doubles man can't hide. He said, any movie maker is no caller. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Said.
Hello, go right ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Said, I'm already.
Hello.
The sacrifice. The two parties have to sacrifice.
Sacrifice, I understand that. Thank you, caller. He said, Said, I watching them. He said, I watching them. He said, I to spend between $7,000 to $10,000 a month to see about his children and other children. He said, but he wants to see if the doubles man will spend that amount. And when his wife realizes what he doing, well, he will be out in the street too. And he said, Said, when he go by my wife, and she doing me that, imagine when he go to work, when that woman going and do, because when he go to work, and the wife go bring somebody else in the house too, so how he end up? He said, Said, I am not afraid. I tell you what, man, when this man sit down and this man started to talk, it's like, oh, wow. He said, Said, he said, I am a strong individual. He said, I've been through life. I have lost a lot. And he said, God have blessed me now. He said, because he been through the corn, through the arrows patch, and through the dashing. But when the man started to talk, I said, Brads, I don't mean to laugh with an insulting about it's the way you're saying it. Through the arrows, through the corn. Go, good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead.
Concerning the issue here.
Hello? What are you concerning?
The program that's going on, the question about the
guys, give me some audio here. Yes,
hello?
caller.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Good night.
Good night.
I have a neighbor, he had also a doubles man in my community. And he had the same problem, and he accepted everything, and both of them living good together. He and the man, wife, he and his wife good, and the man and the doubles man, all of them living in one.
Says one culture.
Huh?
One culture in a pot.
Yeah.
But sooner or later, them things they have killing. Thank you, caller. Sooner or later, when everybody gets together, it is hard killing. He said, but Said, he said, what I went through, he said, what God carried me through, and where I am now, he said, I am not afraid if my wife leaves. Just so he said to me. He said, I am not afraid. He said, but because of me being in the status I am, she would always feel that I will come after her. The doubles man always feel that I will come after him. And he just feel he's some kind of bongo natty kind of man, you know? He says, the man have no idea who I am. He said, he have no idea. He said, I know his every move. He said, my wife have been lying to me for months. And all I did was my work. He said my job was to make sure they had everything, and that was my job. He said sooner or later I know she would walk out. He said, Saeed, you look like a strong man. I said, bro, I said, let me tell you something. I said, my wife told me pack your bag one time and leave. Don't wait for her to find out. Because if I find out what I do in spirit work here, believe me, it's a horse of a different color. You will be running by every Tom, Dick, and Harry trader to make sure me I do nothing. Call her good night.
Yeah, so look, this
Guys, why is the audio not up?
Yeah, listen to what's going on. It have a woman by St. Augustine, the UE. She living with 2 men in a house. They build a house and 3 of them living. In Cane Farm here, in Cane Farm, there's a woman was living with 2 men in a house.
Thank you, caller. Who I is long. Now remember, viewers, there is a repeat of this program tomorrow at 10 a.m. And I will continue the same discussion Tuesday night. Because I want you all to understand the seriousness in this. Because this could have killing. Imagine you as a man working, sacrificing to make sure your family have, and it have a man coming in your house and your husband lying to you. I tell you, the status I post up is based on the discussion me and the man had. Call her good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead.
I'm calling to just say that how everything that's happening with you right now is everything that you did your ex-wife. And sorry, just
You talking to me? You can't be talking to me. Viewers, we are out of time for tonight. But do join me tomorrow night where we would continue the same discussion. Be safe and enjoy your night.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call
1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.